What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy back here with another video, and what I'm going to be talking about today is my brain overloading. So let's talk about my brain overloading. My brain overloads when I look at something, and especially when it comes to me cleaning something. Like, let's say I have to clean a table, and the table has food on it. It has pieces of food all over the table. There's napkins everywhere, utensils everywhere, and there's cups everywhere. I'll look at it and my brain will analyze it and be like, you gotta do this with the cups, you gotta do this with the plates, you gotta do this with the utensils, and then you gotta do this with the napkins. And then, like, it thinks of all the other stuff to do, and then it overloads itself, and because it thinks about it too hard, and then I just walk away from it because I don't want to clean it, because my brain just made everything so complex and just made it so absurdly big that I don't want to clean it now. And it does this all the time. Like, I'll stare at something that needs to be simply just cleaned, and my brain will go into this complexity part, and it will just start analyzing every little bit of stuff that I have to do, and then it'll turn it into this big thing that's small, turns it into big, and then makes it worse. And then I just turn around and just walk away, or I'll just stare at it and I won't even clean it, because my brain is over here collecting all the information that I could do while cleaning it. And then sometimes there's stuff I look at and I'm like, where would I put that? How would I put that there? And does this even go in the right place? And my brain will just keep going on and on about that, and then it'll overwhelm me again, and I'll just walk away again. You know, I go through this stuff all the time, and it's annoying how, like, I have to look at something and the complexity of something that's very small becomes very big, and I have to, like, think about, like, where I'm going to be putting everything, how I'm going to be putting it there, how much trash there is. And let's say, like, I leave soda cans on the table, and I leave some wrappers on the floor from gaming all night, and I don't clean it, and I get up the next day and I look at it and I think about cleaning it, and my brain just analyzes the sodas, analyzes the wrappers, and says I have to grab the trash bag, put the wrappers in the trash bag, put the cans in the trash bag, and then put the trash bag in the can. And it would make that task, very, very tiny task, a little bigger, but it won't overwhelm me. But then if I start looking at, like, something bigger, like a table, and I start seeing, like, a bunch of other stuff laid around, and my brain starts analyzing all the stuff and starts looking at everything, and it just goes into, like, this overload mode, and I just walk away. And, you know, I get really sick and tired of it, and there's no pills out there that can help me with that, you know, because there's no actual, like, study on this type of stuff that I've actually tried to research. I can't find any studies on it because nobody studied it. And I think that they should study stuff like this, because a lot of people just like me are probably dealing with the same problems. Like, hey, like, this is making a big problem and you're not, like, assessing it. And I think that they should. And if it was up to me and I had the brain power to do it, I would do this kind of study. But I can't do that kind of study because I didn't go to no college. I didn't go anywhere like that. So where the fuck would I be able to do that? You know? So I don't know. It just takes, like, things and just makes them super complex. Most people would say that's laziness. But to me, that's not laziness, because, like, it makes it so complex, and, like, it makes me just walk away because of, like, all the stuff that goes through my head, and, like, it overloads me, you know? Even when it, like I said, when it comes to, like, something, like, very small, like picking up a few soda cans and some wrappers off the floor and putting it into a trash bag and then putting it in the can, that doesn't really bother me too much. But, like, if you look at, like a sense, like a table and filled with a bunch of plates and food that people have finished and they left on the plates, and the plates, the cups, the napkins, and the silverware, all, or utensils, whatever you want to call them, is all just laying across the table, and my brain just turns it into, like, this complex math equation, and I just like walk away from it. So that's all I wanted to talk about, guys. I have some problems that I'm going through, and I like that the fact that you guys are watching this and that y'all are seeing my problems, because this is another way for me to just let out my problems and just, you know, just let people know that I'm dealing with this, and, you know, they see it, they watch it, and they're like, okay. But, like, I don't know if this is another underlying issue, because, like, I don't walk away from people when it comes to something complex, but I walk away when it comes to cleaning something. So, I don't know if this is another type of condition that I have, or if this is just something that people just call laziness. But I don't call it laziness, because it does more than just, I'm not doing that. My brain just does all the stuff, and, like, it just makes me not want to do it because of how much it's thinking about it. So, alright guys, I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.